optimistic. I think this is the best opportunity we have been aware of, and hopefully the Russian government will see for their own self-interest that it's a good deal.
An emotional waiting game for a San Diego man as the U.S. begins to engage Russia on a possible prisoner swap involving his twin brother. Good afternoon, I'm Lindsay Pena. New at 4, David Whelan sat down with ABC 10 News reporter Michael Chen and talked about why he's cautiously optimistic his brother Paul could be coming home.
So it was really a surprise, and a very positive surprise.
David Whelan says while he knew the State Department was working on something, he did not know of the prisoner swap offer. His twin brother Paul and basketball star Brittney Griner for a convicted Russian arms dealer.
I think it's extraordinary for the U.S. government to make an announcement about an offer, a concession in this sort of case.
His brother Paul, a Marine veteran and security exec for an auto parts company, was in Russia for a wedding in 2018 when he was arrested for spying and later convicted in a secret trial. He was sentenced to 16 years in a labor camp. Paul has repeatedly denied the charges.
He was a Marine, and so they are taught how to be prisoners of war and how to survive in that sort of situation. And he has said in his letters that he is using the training that he got in the Marine Corps.
David says Paul, who's now allowed to call their parents, has suffered human rights abuses, including a long stint in solitary confinement. He says Paul was denied medical treatment, which led to an emergency hernia surgery last fall. For David,
sleepless, it was lots of tears. I mean, just because you're just exhausted.
His initial emotions have been channeled into a pragmatic mission to bring his brother home.
How optimistic are you feeling?
Cautiously optimistic. I think this is the best opportunity we have been aware of, and hopefully the Russian government will see for their own self-interest that it's a good deal.
One reason for the optimism, the identity of the Russian prisoner in the proposed swap, Victor Bout.
That is a name that Paul has known from the very first day that he was arrested. The FSB officers that arrested him told him that he was being, taken essentially as to extort a concession.
Years later, with a phone call on this day, U.S. and Russian officials have begun engaging on the proposed deal.
Have you given any thought to what you are going to do when you first see him?
No, that's one of those things that's just beyond what I'm ready to think about yet. It'll probably be a hug.
Michael Chen, ABC 10 News.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken confirmed he spoke with the Russian foreign minister today, urging him to accept that offer. Blinken called the conversation frank and direct, but couldn't say whether Russia is likely to accept the offer. The family of another American, Mark Fogel, detained last August on marijuana charges similar to Griner's, is asking the government to make him part of the exchange. Fogel, a teacher, was sentenced to 14 years in a prison camp.